today. From Impop.
Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. To throw, here's Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And Sutton will have a Broncos 1st down as he's across midfield to the 48. Throwing, Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
To throw is Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 34-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Nix to throw on 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Nix. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground with Williams. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. They've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And it's caught. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing now is Geno. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. First carry here for Ken Walker. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On first down, it's Smith, eluding the pressure right. This is Fant on the short completion. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Straight ahead, Walker. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. This is Fant on the short completion. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Knicks now on 1st and 10. This one complete. It's Devon Vele. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and 3. They run it again with Williams. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and short yardage, Knicks. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, a 14-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Smith's throw into the hands of Fan. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Smith now to throw. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Play action. It's Smith. Rolling to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 44 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Nix. Screen play set up for Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Nix to the air. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. That is caught by Vele. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now it's Nix. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 3rd and 2. Here's Nix. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 32 yards away. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. There he goes, right side. And he gets it into the end zone with no time left in the second quarter as they take the lead. So an incredible turn of events there. The final play in the half results in a blocked field goal return, and the lead changes hands with zeros on the clock.
Can you imagine the confusion going through the brain of the head coach right now? Because it changes the pep talk, doesn't it? He's ready to go in and read them the riot act. Instead, all of a sudden, he's winning. What does he say to the team now?
So we've come to halftime at a 5-point. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now Geno on first down. Flushed out right. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To throw on second down is Smith. That's caught over the middle by Fant. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. Geno now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on second down. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And going right back to Walker. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Charbonnet. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. In motion left goes Sutton. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Welcome back now to Denver. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incomplete.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Nix from the shotgun. Caught left side, Williams. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Nix. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Operating from the gun, Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Looking to throw, Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Nix. Looks to the sideline and has Mims, who makes a catch. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Nix on first down. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. They'll get that complete to Vele. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old...
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On second down, Williams. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here is third down and 4. Operating from the gun. Nix got a man open. It's Sutton. And he will have a Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Operating from the gun. Nix. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Working out of the gun is Nix. This one swung out to Williams. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Nix throwing on third down. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Wants to try to add the PAT. And the lead is down to 20. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
He'll buy some time right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is. I'm